Thought I charged it over the weekend, but I didn't. So if I'm talking really loud, it's not because I'm yelling at you, unless your name's Naraya, then I am probably yelling at you. But I'm speaking louder so the computer can pick me up. Capiche? All right, make sure your do now is in the middle. Looks like everyone is done. If it's late, honey, put it in the first pink one. Oh, well then, put it in the garbage, because that's essentially what it is. If you don't have your name on it, you're gonna see it in your missing work report. You gotta have your name on everything. Alrighty then, mates and ladies and all that stuff. Today's lesson is on the top of your notes as lesson 67. Prime. Yeah, everyone's done this up. Prime factorization, division by primes, and factor trees. So 3 subjects today, 2 examples. So if we can get through this quickly and quietly, you'll have a bunch of time to work on your assignment for today, and then you are done. So everyone ready to rock and roll? The I can statement for today is I can identify the prime factorization. Say that with me. I can prime factorization. Correct. Sorry, I'm marking some people down who are now here in the virtual level. Where's my clicker? One more time. I can identify the prime factorization of a number. Skipping all this. Skipping this. All right, example 1. We're going to use division by primes to find prime factorization. Sorry, I'm speaking weird for some reason. I thought it was funny, but now it's not. Of 36. What's a prime number? For a strong silent hand and a payment, what's a prime number? I see some people are noticing where they can find it right away in the classroom. There. So up here, here's the dot, follow the dot. All the way over here. All the white numbers are prime numbers. So what's a prime number, Jamaria? Right, it's only divisible by itself. If you do the factors of it, it's 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 5, 1 and 7, 1 and 17. Those are prime numbers because no matter what you do, the only thing it's divisible by is itself, like Jamarian said. So we have to divide 36 by only using prime numbers. And I don't know if you've seen this before in 4th, 3rd, or 2nd grade, but we're going to be making a pyramid. Make sure you're leaving plenty of room. So on the bottom, somewhere nice and clear, right? Oh, I have such a big head. Gotta keep it out of the way. 36 inside of a house. All right, that's how you always start these prime factorization division problems. Now, who can name a prime number? So one of the white numbers up there, you can divide 36 by. Destiny? Okay, we can start with 2. All right, class. How many times can 2 go into 3? Kingston? All right, now we do that. Now we have 16. How many times can 2 go into 16? I'm not going to show the work because it's super messy. And if you want to, go ahead. How many times can 2 go into 16? Asia? 8. Okay. Is 8 a prime number? Is 18 a prime number? You look at the chart. Gotta look away from the glare. It is blue, so it is 8. No. So you gotta put another house up. What prime number, one of the white numbers, can you divide 18 by? Jonathan? Right, 2. You can always divide by 2 as long as they're what kind of number? You can always divide by 2, Kamari? Not if they're a prime number. Destiny? Right, as long as it's an even number, you can divide it by 2. Class, what's 18 divided by 2? 18 divided by 2?
9.
All righty then. Look at the chart. Is 9 a prime number? No, it's blue. Okay, so what can we divide 9 by? What in the world can we divide 9 by? Divide 9 by. Oh, that's right. I'm recording this. That's embarrassing. Please don't look at me. Kingston?
1.
Well, yeah, but we don't want that. Reese?
3.
Correct. You can divide it by 3. Reese, since you're so confident, what do you get when you divide 9 by 3?
3.
Correct. 3. Now, we cannot stop until we get a 1 on top, because that's what we're really looking for. So, is 3 a prime number? Right? So we're going to divide 3 by what number to get to 1? It's pretty obvious. It's right in your face. It's as if I'm like right there yelling at your face. McKenna? Correct. You're going to divide it by 3. Now you have 1. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, why do we even have to go to 1? 1, because I said so. 2, because it looks like you completed your work. You know for a fact now you are done because you have a 1 on top. And 3, because it makes you writing your answer super duper easy. Because you can't leave it like this. When you write your answer, this is what you're going to do. First, you're going to circle all the numbers you divided by, excluding the 1, because you don't need the 1. The 1 is just there. Just forget the 1. You know it's there. You know you did a good job. Circle all of the numbers leading up to 1. Not the ones on the inside, but the ones you divided by. Then, to write down the prime factorization, you're going to write 36 equals 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. And circle, because that is your answer. If it does not look like that, then it's not your answer. Because when you're doing this, you have to say that if you take 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 again, London honey, can you please pick up your water bottle and then please go grab some paper towels from the back? Actually, I'm just gonna call Miss W because that's a pretty big spill. Number 2.
4, 1, 2.
Miss W, could you please stop in Mr. Sievert's classroom? There's quite a big spill, and I need some heavier paper towels to clean it up. Thank you so much.
6, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, London honey, go move to the back table, away from the spill. Hopefully she can come with a mop. Thank you so much for adapting to that situation. Any questions on how we found that? Kingston.
So, whatever we divide by, do we just, for the answer, do we just multiply?
Well, here's the question you got to ask yourself, Kingston, when you do this. First, you have to ask yourself, is it a prime number? And then, are you dividing by a prime number? Because let's say you can divide 36 by 9. Wait, yeah? Oh, you can divide 36 by 6 at least. I know. I don't want to say 9 because it's not sure. But you can divide 36 by 6, right? But is 6 a prime number? No. It's a blue number. So that means it's not a prime number. So Kingston, you're going to do extra special work. You have to first ask yourself, is it a prime number? No. So you have to divide it by what kind of number, Miara? Miara? What do you have to divide it by? Nope. A prime or a composite number? A prime number. All right. Very important. All your work for when you do find the prime factorization by dividing by primes should look like this, because it even tells you you have to divide by prime. So when I look at your exit ticket, when I look at your homework, and I see in your work, you divided 36 by 6, you got it wrong. Because you're not dividing by prime numbers. Why am I saying it with an accent? I'm rolling my R's. I don't know why I am. just like that, and you write it just like that. And that's how your answer has to look at the end. This is the work. This is the answer. Capiche? Alrighty then. Please make sure that's in your notes. We're approaching the end. Once we get to lesson 70, you will have a test, and I will collect your notebooks and grade your notebooks. All right, example 2. Use a factor tree to find prime factorizations of 60. Use 4 and 15 as the first branches. All right, so some of you should, most of you should know what a factor tree is. Can you nod your head if you remember what a factor tree is? Okay, so not a lot of people, so we're going to have to review this a little bit. So a factor tree is when you have a number that looks like, I'm just going to get rid of this. So you got 60 up here, then you got the branches up here. So here's the top of the tree. We're trying to find its roots. It said start with 4 and 15 because 4 times 15 equals 60. Now, you got to ask yourself those same questions that you did before. Is 4 a prime number? Yes or no? I like how Nariah is looking at the chart. See a lot of notes. So what prime number can you divide 4 by? Nariah? Sorry, what?
2.
You can divide it by 2. So on this branch, I'm going to write a 2. On this branch, I'm going to take 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is, class?
2.
It is 2. So there you go. Now, you got to ask yourself again, 15. Is 15 a prime number? You looking at the blue? It is blue, so it is not a prime number. Now, what prime number can you divide 15 by? Destiny? Five. Where? Okay, you guys are back. Great to see you. Love you. It went dark for a second. 15 divided by 5, class, is 15 divided by 5.
3.
It is 3. So then you circle all these numbers because, let's do nod your heads, yes or no. 2 is a prime number. 2 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 3 a prime number. Good. You should be shaking your head yes for every single one of those because they are all prime numbers. Let's see what the book has to say. Just like that, you write 2 and 2 because 2 and 2 is 4. Write 3 and 5 because 3 and 5 is this. How do you think we're going to write your answers? We can say that for the class. How would you write your answer? Asia? Asia, you are amazing because you are correct. You would be amazing nonetheless, but you're amazing right now. So yeah, this is how you have to write your answer. 60 equals 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. If I don't see this on your exit ticket, it's not right. Because that's how your answer needs to look. I need to know what number you're factorizing and then the prime numbers that you multiply together. And what is one surefire way you can do to check your answer? What can you do to check your answers? Kingston? Sorry, what? Well, no. Well, I could. I have the answer book. What could you do with these 4 numbers? Especially since they have the symbol right there for you. McKenna? Right. Multiply them together. If it equals 60, you are correct. You are good to go. If it doesn't equal 60, go back and check your work. So, any questions on that? Otherwise, it's time for your exit ticket, which means that if you have no more questions, put your notebooks to the side, lift your pencil above your head. For those who are online, make sure you stay on for a little bit while I take your number. There are examples on the top for what you're supposed to do. You have these examples on your note page. You have your notebook. You have your notes. Those are 3 places. Three places you can look before you ask me for help. If all those fail, either I or a classmate will assist you. And make sure you take your time. Get ready. Get set. Go. Remember to keep your voices off. Okay, so Emiliano's on today. Awesome. Maria is here. Yes. I got a Landon. Yes. I got a Noah of London. Yes. Sienna. Yes. Anyone else? Alright, so that's about it. Thank you. So, online people, check the chat for any announcements. And then if you have no questions, you are free to leave at this time. Otherwise, click the raise hand button and you can, and I'll answer your question. Feel free to look around the room if you need to. Like I said, the chart's right there for prime and composite numbers. I know it's glary because of the lights, but that's not much I can do because it's laminated. You have 15 minutes, so no rushing. Take your time. Find the answers.
10,